It is 9:48. Carl's here from the Imagination Station. I have my trusty smock on already. Lab coat, official lab coat, ready to go. What are we doing?
We're doing rockets. We're going to do some indoor rockets using film canisters.
Bringing us back.
Alka-Seltzer, exactly.
Okay.
So what we do is the film canister has a really tight snapping lid. You can hear that seals really well. We're going to use that fact to build up a lot of pressure inside with a chemical reaction from the Alka-Seltzer.
All right.
Okay. So go ahead and grab some Alka-Seltzer and throw it in that little flask there. Let's see what happens when you add it to water. Now, inside Alka-Seltzer, there are two things, citric acid and sodium bicarbonate, an acid and a base. When those two things combine, they release carbon dioxide gas in the water. Okay. And so it's that carbon dioxide gas that's going to power our rockets. It's going to build up pressure, and at some point, inside this canister, the lid is just going to blow off because it can't hold on any tighter. So go ahead and pop your safety glasses on there.
All right.
We're going to do a little example of the classic Alka-Seltzer rocket.
Okay.
So go ahead and drop a tablet right into the film canister. I'll drop one in. Go ahead and put the lid on, snap it tight, flip it over, stick it up there. And this is where you never quite know when enough pressure is going to build up. It takes a little time.
Okay.
And then they go flying up in the air.
All right.
Now, one or two rockets, kind of cool. I thought it'd be more fun if we could do maybe like 100 of them.
Right, of course you would,
The problem is, though, is by the time, you saw how fast those went off, by the time we got to number 5, they would all, number 1 would be going off.
Sure.
So instead, what I've done is I put a magnet on the top of the film canister. I glued the Alka-Seltzer to the top of the lid. Put a little water in, seal it, and now we can have 100 canisters all set up at once.
So we just need to essentially flip them all?
Exactly. Well, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this metal tray, and now I've got 50 underneath.
Carl, you're so smart.
Take this one. Got one for you, one for me. Now, you saw what happened here, right?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put on a little extra protection as well.
Okay.
Go ahead and put your face shield on there because these things are going to launch up in the air.
All right.
I'm going to give you one tray.
Okay.
Don't flip it quite yet.
Okay.
Don't point it at me or any of the expensive stuff in the studio here.
I should apologize to my bosses in advance.
Okay, so on the count of 3, we're going to flip these over and just hold them out in front of us straight up. All right? 1, 2, 3. And like I said, you never know when it's actually going to go.
I'm kind of freaking out a little bit,
I know.
Carl.
It's going to happen. Don't worry. It's going to be quite a bit of a cleanup, too.
Oh, goody. Oh, okay. It's like our own little mini fireworks. Wow.
There we go.
All right. Well, that's pretty awesome. I would say that this is one that perhaps you shouldn't try at home. Maybe the small scale with mom and dad's supervision.
Oh, heck no. Give it a try. I want to see how many people out there could do. Maybe somebody could come up with like a 2,000, 4,000 version
Well,
of this.
there you go. If you do that, put it on our Facebook page or the Imagination Station's Facebook page.
Absolutely.
There's your challenge for the day.
It's a little prototype for you.
It smells a little bit fruity in here. Were those flavored Alka-Seltzer?
No, I think that's just sort of the smell that comes off the Alka-Seltzer.
Nice.
To make it
All
more
right, well, there
palatable.
you go. That was our very own science-related 4th of July fireworks celebration. How about that? Carl Nelson, if you want to go down to the Imagination Station, check it out. They have experiments going on all the time. They are open today, starting at 10 o'clock this morning. Carl, thanks so much for coming in. From there, let's go over to Dave. He's got to check sports.